from Paulson Stadium. Little gets the blood boiling, quite like a rivalry game. Barbs, shots, trash talk, things that go on throughout the week will now all be settled on this field. It's the Appalachian State Mountaineers and the Georgia Southern Eagles. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe will be down on the sideline. Georgia Southern will kick it off to get things started. On the run from inside his own 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's got an alley. He is electric in the return game, and that one has the offense set up nicely. Mountaineers offense will have the ball first. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy, with hatred, because it's a rivalry game, but keep your emotions in check and making sure I'm controlling what I can control.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. To the air, it's Singleton. Finds his man. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
I think really good wide receivers do a good job of making every route kind of look the same. You could tell this looked like a vertical route. So if I'm a DB, I'm bailing, and all of a sudden he sits.
He's got it. They will score. Touchdown, Mountaineers. Talk about an offense finding its rhythm early.
So nice to find the end zone early, get that confidence going. The defense is showing exactly what you'd expect them to do. Offense taking advantage. Great start for the offense.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss. He'll bring it out. It's Murphy. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. So Georgia Southern's offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. He's a good route runner, good solid hands, and a big part of this passing attack.
And man, this guy is fun to watch. You do not want to take a bathroom break, sit in your seat when this offense has the ball, because at any point in time, this receiver can make the unbelievable highlight catch, David. His catch radius is as good as there is in all of college football. He has an unbelievable ability to just reel it in. We just expect it to happen today.
It's just a knack, and it's almost like every weekend you're going through social media, like, where's the clip, right? Like, because he just makes these clips that most humans don't make, whether it's one hand, whether it's two hand, whether he's guarded or not. Like, he just has this unbelievable knack of playmaking, and we will see it today at some point in the ball game.
Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Hollins.
And frankly, if that's a completion, it's not going to make the end-of-season highlight reel. But in this game, it could lead to a highlight reel type play. The offensive coordinator may be setting something big up for later in the game.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Knocked down for the tackle.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Johnson wants to throw it. Got his man out of the backfield. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. Steps into this one and unleashes a booming punt. My goodness. The Mountaineers offense coming onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
Well, give the defense credit because they're forcing this quarterback to throw into very small windows under duress.
They couldn't connect on second down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. The Mountaineers will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Hand goes into the air for the fair catch, and the catch is made around the 40. First play of the drive comes from the 41. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Just feeds the running back. Corralled and brought down by the defense. Third and short now from their own 48. They'll send the back in motion. Johnson looking to throw. Hauls it in. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Off the play fake on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Dallas. Stopped just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. Guys, it's Appalachian State holding the lead at the end of the quarter. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. First play of the period, first down here. He goes right back to the air. Fires to the wideout. Snagged on the outside is Hollins. Inside the 20-yard line, pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. The Eagles come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to fire. He's got it on the run. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. And the Eagles have it in scoring position on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. It's second and goal.
First down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's second and goal from the 5. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Georgia Southern.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And the extra point was good. And that extra point was good, and we're all tied up here in the second. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Mountaineers offense to take the field and open this possession. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Right down the middle. Complete downfield. Makes the stop at the 33, but it's a 15-yard gain.
I know one of the things this offense takes a lot of pride in the passing game is they feel like they can attack every area of the field. They have success when they throw it outside, but they're really good throwing to the middle of the field, too. Quarterback has confidence. There's really good timing in this passing game, and you saw it right there between the QB and his intended target, getting that big catch.
And the Mountaineers come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Lewis. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
A lot of times defenses blitz to stop the run. This very play right here. Blitz the linebacker, but man, the offense did a great job. Everybody understood what they saw. Running back understood. Pick up a nice positive gain when they were trying to get a blitz and maybe create a tackle for a loss.
And a sweet catch and a nice gain gets it down to the 30-yard line.
And that's this guy's third catch now on the drive, and I like how this offense just keeps going back to him. Look, if you're not going to cover him, we're going to keep throwing him the football. We don't have...
There's some room. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. That is the senior tight end who's shaken up. We'll have Holly Rowe check on him. The Mountaineers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll go to the counter play. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Mountaineers. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow. Line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished it with a beautiful 15-yard run for the score. And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The Eagles offense now ready to start the drive. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. From the gun, the ground game. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23.
And as you start to settle into games as a play call, you start to figure out what works and what doesn't work. And they really got to find a way to get this running game going. They haven't figured it out yet. Like, maybe get the ball more on the perimeter. You know, find a way to get the ball to your running back in space. This offense really has to find a way to get the ground game going.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Johnson wants to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Georgia Southern about to snap it on another 1st and 10. Wants to go right back downfield. Grabbed in the middle. It's Bradshaw. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. Looking to throw again. Here's the pressure. And they got him.
Nice coverage on the back end. Great job. Nothing open right away. The QB holds the ball in the pocket, and the pass rush finally gets home. Sometimes it's the DBs doing great work. Sometimes it's the defensive lineman winning up front.
Second down, he'll throw it. Under fire. They got him. Great pressure by this defense. Timeout called by the Eagles. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
Man, getting to this quarterback is pivotal. You saw it last drive, way too much time. They score a touchdown. Nice job on second down. Anticipating the pass, playing the pass, getting the sack, and now forcing a difficult third down.
He's got an open man. Tried to find some running room, but there was none to be had, and he's well short. It'll be 4th and 5. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They call it a coffin corner kick for a reason, and you really can't do it any better than that. He puts that thing out of bounds right around the goal line. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Picks up the first down. Down at the 16-yard line, and they're threatening to score in the waning moments of the half. Now, the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They make the stop, and he's got enough for the first down, and now this offense might have a chance to do something. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays.
This guy's been so much fun to watch all year long. Every single week, he's making defenders look silly trying to tackle him. With that last play, now over 1,000 yards rushing on the season.
Looking down the middle. That's reeled in. It's James. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. No good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, week 9, kind of a week where we separate the pretenders from the contenders here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with Georgia taking on the Florida Gators. And it's Georgia looking to extend that win streak to 4 in a row. It's one of the better coaching jobs in football right now, and a nice payday could be on the horizon. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside the ACC. Back now to your game inside Paulson Stadium. It's hardly a secret what this team wants to do. They want to feed the beast, let him run it, and control the line of scrimmage. Ground and pound, and continue to add to this lead in the second half. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. the Mountaineers will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. He'll be chased out of bounds inside his own 20 at the 18-yard line, and a great job of coverage there. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, and relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success. And so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops. I need the football back quickly so we can do some more damage.
Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
I know it hasn't been the type game statistically this running back was hoping to have up to this point. He's been getting shut down. Finally, he's able to break through for a big one. And sometimes, you know, it just takes one. It takes one run like that to get his confidence back, to get the offensive line's confidence back. Let's see what happens with this offense now moving forward.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Makes the grab. It's Hollins. He goes out of bounds right at the 30. Good pickup on that one. The Eagles getting set on 1st and 10. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. So the early contact for the defense, and they'll move it up 5 yards. Offense getting set for first down. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon. Defense a little too eager, and that's an encroachment penalty, 5 yards for the offense. Looking for a productive play on first down. The keeper on the option. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss.
I just love the individual one-on-one effort by the defense there. Offense trying to go option, QB keeps it, but just too many defenders winning their one-on-one battles, defeating blocks, and getting the tackle for loss.
They had this drive going, but they face a 2nd and 15. Johnson looking to throw. Bringing the heat. Breaks loose. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out. But when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And we were talking about it at half, guys. Like, how are they going to crack this puzzle, right? This defense so elite in the first half. Second half, they come out. They're trying to throw the football, man. I just don't know where the weaknesses are. They're going to have to keep working and keep trying to make that big play and stay aggressive. But so far, on every level of this defense, they've been dominant.
On the move from inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Appalachian State comes out on the field to get the drive started. Last drive ended after a long missed field goal, and they have it back ready to go to work. The run inside. It's Lewis. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. Safe completion on the screen. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35.
Well, they pick up the first down there on the screen. I love the offensive line there, allowing the pass rush to get way up the field. They completely baited their guys, made them think that they got beaten, that they were going to get the sack, and then they sneak the running back screen right in behind them and pick up the first.
Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything, get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Tackled there by the defense. You have to wonder, after missing a field goal on the last drive, how are they going to play this third down? They'll try to run for it. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
The Mountaineers look to keep this drive humming. Running inside. It's Lewis. Tackled after a short gain. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense, like getting them into more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that first down.
Dropping back, it's Singleton. Throws to the wideout. Got a man, it's James. A likely touchdown-saving tackle, but the catch and run takes it down to the 7. Play is stopped for just a second as they tend to the injured Mountaineer. After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. Under fire. Buried before he could blink.
Just like to see the quarterback have a clock going off in his head, forcing him to get rid of that football. Can't take a sack on first down in a goal-to-go situation and move your offense backwards.
Trying to bull his way in. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Right around the halfway point of the season, neither of these squads that we've watched today ranked, but here's the top 25 as it stands right now. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. Try to open his quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Turning to the running game here on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, App State! Excellent pass by the back on the option. With that last score, things comfortable here in the 4th as they are headed to a 7-1 record.
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. Georgia Southern's offense comes out to get this drive started. Giving up that last touchdown was an absolute killer. Now it's a 2-possession game. They must get something here. Fires to the wideout. That's caught. It's Dallas. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. They'll go back to the ground. Might have a chance. Touchdown, Eagles. Once he got some room, it was over. The Eagles ran the counterpunch. Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
They'll go for 2 here and try to climb within a field goal late. Marches ahead. He's into the end zone again. A little icing on the cake for the 2-point conversion after the long touchdown run. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Appalachian State regains possession and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. Dropping back, it's Singleton. With the catch, it's James. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Lewis. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
He's up to 90 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. And the Mountaineers will snap it on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready. Black 18. Black 18.
Using his legs, it's Lewis. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That is the senior offensive lineman who's shaken up. Holly Rowe will check on his condition. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. They'll move the wide receiver. Off play action. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Trying to get rid of it.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
That's caught. It's Dallas.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
They love to make this kick easier by picking up a few on 3rd down. It's 56 yards out from here. Motion from the wide receiver. Johnson wants to throw it. Snagged out of the air. And they make the stop just short of the line to gain. Inches to go. It'll be 4th down. All the plays, all the plans, all the schemes, and it will be decided on this kick. Oh, and he missed it. No good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
Well, that was a big play. They say games come down to just a handful of plays, and with a chance to tie the game here in the 4th quarter, they missed the opportunity, clanking that one off the post.
The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. Boy, how big was that missed field goal? Got the lead. Timeout called by the Eagles. It's their first. what timeouts to work with in this final quarter.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
And if you didn't know this was a big play, the crowd is telling you a huge third down. Fires to the middle. A strike downfield. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. They've got one timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. The Mountaineers peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their third and final timeout. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Pulls it in, it's James. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. They not only have to deal with this defense, but the noise from this crowd on 3rd and 4. Just a short pass to the tight end. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out.
Man, it's so nice to have a guy late in games that you know you can trust. Game on the line. Just need to get one first down. And Palmer, they can run it. They can play it safe. But they give it to their dude, and he delivers.
And that's a play that they can run in their sleep, too. Something they practice all week long, and they carry it in their playbook each and every week. It's a good play call because you're dialing up something that all 11 guys know in the back of their hand. They go out and get the execution needed to win this game.
No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff, rivalries are consistent, and winning rivalry games, well, that's just the best.
Because they hate each other so much. So you take the field against your rival. You're able to put forth a performance like that. That is worth its weight in gold, David. Unbelievable effort here by the winning team, and bragging rights now for a while.
Bragging rights for a while. It's a fun thing to be able to accomplish. Now we also got to take in the next couple games, because this is always, there's a letdown that naturally happens after these big rivalry wins. We feel like our chest is poked out. We got to look on to the next game, focus in on this next one.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.